Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.
We're back at it again. So sit down. Welcome back. You got M Easy. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that. Get the algorithms to move because, you know, we got kids to feed out here in these streets. Shout to Jersey. Today it's all about the club promoter and his DJ. I'm talking to Tommy and DJ Los in the building. Jersey representing heavy today.
Yo.
Boom, boom, what up? So what brings you guys to the sit down this afternoon? What's up?
What's up, bro? Like I said, you know, like you said, my name is Tommy. I am an event producer in New Jersey, CEO of Tommy Events Incorporation. I manage my wonderful DJ right here, DJ Los, the young bull. And, you know, we're just trying to make a name for ourselves in the town that we love and the state that we love and just trying to put on for what we believe and what we want to represent in.
Now, how did you, see, I said promoter, he said event producer.
Producer.
What's the difference?
Okay. So we're just not posting flyers and looking cute in a section. We're making the flyers, we're hiring the girls, we're firing the girls, we're doing it all. We're making sure that everything needs to be done in that club is run and up to par. We're talking to management, ownership. We're basically that person for not only that night, but the face of that club. And whatever needs to be done, that any changes need to be done, anything that we need is just brought to the table and it's, you know, executed with perfection.
And then how did you get into this realm? Because I've been doing radio and going to clubs for a long time. I mean, I see promoters come and go.
Yeah.
It seems like you've got a real lasting power. Tommy Fest, Tommy Khan.
You know.
How did you get into it, and how did you remain such a powerhouse in the club?
So it's so crazy that you asked that because I never wanted to be a promoter. And, you know, I was working for my little $2, $3 per person that I was bringing in at the time, working under this group called A-List Teens. So I was doing this as a teenager. And funny story is, DJ Los right here, he used to be the DJ to the parties that I used to go to as a teenager. Wow. So now the roles kind of flipped and, you know, I manage him. You know, we get some bookings out here. We're pushing him into New York a little bit more. Nice. But I wanted to make sure that I created a brand that would last and that people would remember and want to attend every year on an annual basis. So I sat down, I developed 6 Tommy event names, and those are events that, you know, happen every single year annually. And they've been going for about 6 years. So we're at 6.0 right now.
Wow.
In October, we're going to hit 7.0. And, you know, as long as I got this, I'm going to keep it going.
What are some of the issues you come across when you go to some of these parties? Because, again, like I said, I've been going to parties and hosting parties, and it's always the janky promoters at the end of the night, yo, the money's not right, people didn't come up. What are some of the issues in your realm of promoting?
I think
or producing. Sorry.
I think more of the issues are starting to arise with, you know, how things are economically, financially. You know, people just don't have it anymore. So it takes the real creative ones in order to keep this going, and those are the ones that are going to survive. You need to really think outside the box. You need to really push yourself to the limits that you can't think of even being at, but eventually you're going to have that wake-up call at an event and you're going to see like, oh, wow, this isn't how it used to be, and it's not. And that's what we need to do. We need to adapt to change. And like I said, the strong survive.
And you have survived the test of time. Like I said, 6.0 is wild. Now, why does your party stand up? Because I've seen the clips. And again, I know the clips are just a little piece of the amazing extravaganza that goes on. But what are some of the... What makes you stand out?
So my slogan is, you're not buying a ticket, you're buying an experience. And me as the organizer, I am in charge of giving you that experience. So if I need to put myself on the line and light my head on fire like I've done in the club, bring a school bus.
Whoa.
Yeah, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, E.
Repeat that again. You've lit your head on fire.
Lit my head on fire.
How and what and... Come on, explain.
So I wanted to do a crazy Halloween costume, and I'm known for my Halloween costumes. So when Tommy's Nightmare came about, it was like, how am I going to push myself and really, you know, be an element of experience for my crowd? And I'm like, we're going to light my head on fire. And I watched an episode of, I watched Ghost Rider. And it was like maybe July of that year of Halloween. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be Ghost Rider. I'm going to light my head on fire. And I had to come to New York so many times in Queens and get my head measured by this, you know, fire performer. And he was like, you know, Tommy, have you done this before? I'm like, yeah. you know, I've been around the block a few times, and,
Right.
and I've lit my head on fire a few places, and this is just gonna be a great time, and I'm well experienced in this. And I had no idea what I was doing. So I had to pretend that during, you know, rehearsal, it was just like I knew what I was doing, and deep down under that mask, I was shaking, and I had to pull it off. And I walked down that aisle with my head on fire, and I did it.
Did anybody get hurt?
Nobody got hurt. The motorcycle was supposed to start, and it didn't. But
It's probably a blessing.
That was a blessing in disguise, you know. Definitely would have probably crashed into the crowd, but I had to walk it out. So I walked it out, and, you know, my head was on fire. I did my whole little movements and everything like that to just give that performance. And this past year, you know, I was like, I watched Jeepers Creepers, and I said, you know what? I'm going to be the guy with the bat. I'm going to be the bat, but I'm not a regular bat. Like, I want to be the bat on top of the school bus. So I had to talk to the owner of the club, and I'm like, listen, we're bringing a school bus in this club. And I was posting on Facebook Market, like, anybody have a school bus for rent? Where can I rent the school bus? And then someone actually hit me up, and they're like, yo, you're Tommy, right? And I'm just like, yeah. And he's like, yo, I've been to your parties, and I would be honored to bring my school bus company to your event. Literally changed the side of the school bus to say Tommy Events and everything. Went above and beyond for me, and I had the school bus in the club.
Huh. That's crazy. Now, with DJ Los, how you said he was DJing the parties you used to go to.
Yeah.
How did the management thing come together with you guys?
Honestly, we've known each other for like 10 plus years. Like, we met, obviously I was DJing the team parties, he was a promoter, and then transformed now. I'm doing my thing, he's doing his thing, just made sense.
Have you ever been approached by other DJs like, nah, let me DJ for you, get Los, get the fuck up out of here? Like,
you always get that, you know. Everybody just wants to work with what's hot. So I'm just looking for talent and something different that you're gonna provide. Not just play music, work the mic, you know, like shout out that person in the pink dress celebrating her birthday. Like not just be a regular, yeah, I'm gonna play, you know, don't stop the beat. Like, yeah, cool, but I want more from you.
So, Los, what is different about your set and the way you spin the records that got you in fucking Tommy's fucking parties lit as shit?
I guess my energy is definitely like up there. Like when I get on the mic, like it's showtime. Like I gotta perform. Like I'm not just gonna, like he said, spin records. I'm gonna make sure you have a good time.
Any advice for up and coming DJs that want to take your spot?
Don't stop. The one thing I was telling them, don't stop, like keep going. Cause I've had times where I wanted to stop, cause like things weren't going my way, but now everything's falling into place right now.
You heard the man. He said, don't stop. Tommy, any advice for young club promoters trying to take your spot?
I mean, you got big shoes to fill. You better go light your head on fire and fly at the same time. I don't know, but nah. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the club owners that are going to tell you can't do it. Because I was that person, and they were just like, you know, this is a big spot. You're going to fill this? And I'm just like, yeah. You're going to meet this bar requirement? And I said, yeah. And the way I did it was through promotion, through commercials. And, you know, I studied marketing in college. So that's something that also helped. I used my strategies that I learned, the classes, and applied that, but in a different way. And it's worked.
Have you ever had a night where you didn't fulfill those needs?
Of course. It's always, you know, weather situations and first of the months that, you know, we dread. But like I said, you got to think outside the box. You got to offer some crazy specials to these people because they're not flying with these $300-$400 bottles no more. So you got to figure something out from 8 to 10 to get them in there early to make sure that they're going to stay. So that's definitely something that you need to, you know, push the envelope with.
So shout some of these clubs you be at just in case someone is watching and in the tri-state area and want to come have a great night with Tommy.
Yes, sir. You know, I'm a traveling company, so we do every single club that I try to, you know, bring new to my crowd. I like to travel with it. I don't like a club to be like, you know, we represent you. Like, no, I represent that club for the night that I'm there. So I'm not just, you know, a barcode person. I'm not just a salsa con fuego person. I'm taking my establishment, not my establishment. I'm bringing my brand to your establishment and giving your club that night to be able to say, yo, we hosted a Tommy event here.
Damn. So what was the last club you was at in Jersey?
We did The Factory in Jersey City. Halloween was at Fiesta in Passaic.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
I've done pool parties at Barcode. lobby. I pretty much touched everywhere.
All
So
these events are sold out.
sold out.
Yeah.
It's literally when I put my tickets on sale, 2 minutes later,
It's gone.
the early birds are gone.
It's gone.
Well, listen, save me a spot.
Yes, sir,
I
bro.
want to enjoy one of these parties. Is it something I can bring my wife to, or is it like, don't do that?
When you're fighting with her, hit me up. Heartbreak coming up next. Tommy's heartbreak.
So that's the end of this interview.
That's it.
I won't be going to Tommy's parties apparently. Well, let him know how to get in contact with you. If someone like, do you have a team behind you that helps you with this stuff, or is it just you by yourself?
I'm the face, but I do like to work with other people. I do hire sub promoters, and my bottle girls do a tremendous job at bringing people in. It's not a requirement, but obviously a plus. But they can follow me at Thomas_Jonathan, and they can follow my event page at Tommy.events on Instagram.
I would get in contact with Tommy if I were you. I mean, I can't, cause I'm just saying. I would like somebody to tell me, yo, M, that shit was crazy. I like to live through y'all.
And also, if you wanna, book my guy right here, tell him where you at.
Instagram and Twitter at DJ Los NJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, hottest guys out here in Jersey club streets. Get with them or get out the way. Tommy, Los, thank you guys for coming.
Thanks, Z.
Yo, thank you. Appreciate you.
So sit down.
Appreciate you.
Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.